Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Dean Kremer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today.
Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Behind 0-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 1-2.
Ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound, and the throw just does beat him at the back. Stepping into the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hey.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
To the plate now, Adley Rutschman. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. The next Cub up, Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 27.
Now here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
That is it.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
No strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Mullins comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
That is it. The designated hitter, number 16.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Mike Tauchman would be next. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Anthony.
First offering on its way.
Enter.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Lane 11, 1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Henderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
James McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles on. Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And it's fouled away. Tauchman hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nico Horner started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. high in the air into shallow left center. Hayes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
At the plate, Miguel Amaya. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
The third baseman,
And a ball 1-0. Urias manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming.
Swanson picks it up, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
now batting.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
That's down.
And he takes ball one. He went down swinging to start the home first. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Mateo stands at first with one out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Steele.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And he is in there. And that's the second out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in, Austin Hayes flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hayes, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the third round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Happ is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The O's lead this thing. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
No.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Into the flag court and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey.
Three and 2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. At the plate, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Jeimer Candelario, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Adley Rutschman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Adley Rutschman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Change up that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run. Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Henderson. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Henderson is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
12, 1-2.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Now in the box, Ramon Urias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Right.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes. But he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So digging in now, Mike Tauchman. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Mateo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Nico Horner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are. Now Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cedric Mullins. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Hayes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0. 2-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one?
Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Adley Rutschman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Killian has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that. And hold on there, he got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Anthony Santander is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Down and away, ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To second for 1. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the belt, the pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Henderson.
Number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, James McCann. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ready once again, Ramon Urias. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Suzuki comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. To 2-2 now.
Playing 2-2.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Urias ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
the center fielder, Mike Talkman.
At the plate, Mike Talkman. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubbies draw. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Number 74 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 74.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. That evens it up, 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. Candelario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Number 31.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 ball.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. In now, Austin Hayes. That's a strike to throw down. And it's behind the runner to first. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Playing 11.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Anthony Santander will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Orioles. Cano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Nico Horner. First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Cubs.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1. Ian Happ is on deck. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Down is full. 3-2.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
Striding in, Ian Happ. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. 1
ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Now batting, Ryan Mountcastle. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
First baseman, Ryan.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Julian Merriweather is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Henderson waits on deck. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Henderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Settling in now, James McCann. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
Ramon Urias would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Felix Batista comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball. You're playing 11, 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Suzuki, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
6-3 the final score today. Baltimore took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.